Hello everybody, hi, this is Ray Lopez, your local realtor here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We are in September, we're trending into what we call our fall, and I'm gonna be giving you numbers for August last month, 2024. And what we're gonna be talking about is the transition of our market to what we would consider probably the best time to buy a house this year. And what I mean by that is Realtor.com was nice enough to write a really nice article about, in certain cities, the top 50 cities in America, what is the best time to buy. And for Orlando, Florida, that time happens to be the last week in October into the first week in November. And that has to do with certain key metrics like days on market, how many houses are coming on in our inventory totals, the slowdown of the buyers after the summer selling season. So it takes into account all that. So as a buyer, you're looking to get more bang for your buck. As a seller, you really need to step up your game. And what I mean by that is we've been talking probably for the last year about us getting back to a normal market. And in a normal market, we talk about you have to make sure that it goes back to the old adage, location, location, location. Price it right or it'll stay on the market. Fix it, make it look nice, make it smell good. These are all the things 20 years ago when I was getting into real estate, we had to be very hyper aware of that. And because the market has spoiled us for the last few years, it hasn't been as big an issue like it is today. Well, let's talk about these numbers and we're going to talk about why all of this is important. But before I go any further, I want to make sure that we talk a little bit about what you need to do for us to make sure that we can be giving you top-notch information each and every month. So if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to our channel. If you like what you hear and or have questions, feel free to like this. Feel free to comment down below. We would love to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in your area. So here we go with the numbers. This is why we're here today. Inventory has went up 88% year over year. Last year, we were sitting at about 6,100 homes. Now we're all the way up to 11,511. And this has to do with the greater Orlando area, okay? Also, closed sales were down a little bit, but kind of flat. When I say down, we went from 2792 down to 2655. So not a big difference there, but the difference is interest rates are still kind of stuck where they're at. And we're gonna talk about that here in a second. Median price, we went from 375 last year up to 384.5. So even with less transactions, we actually have a higher median price, and that has to do with the desirability of people wanting to live in Central Florida, specifically Orlando. Days on the market, if you have a house, just prepare for it to be on the market a little bit longer. Our days on the market went from 41 days to 57 days. A normal market, you're looking at 60 to 90 days on the market. So we're getting back to that normalcy in the market. And month supply, we are went from 2.19 month supply all the way up to 4.34 month supply. That's 98%. We have a lot more houses on the market today than we had yesterday. Well, guys, this is what we need to talk about. The big news last week was the Fed cut the rate by 0.5 point. And all that means is in the near future, rates are going to be lower than they are today. We've already went down since the beginning, call it 12 months ago. We've went down 1.5 basis points. And that just means that the market is about to heat up because people that were buying in the high 7s last year are now buying in the low 6s. And if the Fed does what they say they're going to do, our rates are going to probably be in the 5s by the early part of next year. And remember this, we talked about this last month. Every 1% of interest rate drop, 1 million buyers get back into the market. And when buyers get back in the market, that means competition, which means over the next couple months until the rates get into those 5s, perfect time to buy. So in summary, if you're looking to buy a home, if I was you and I am a buyer for investment properties, I am actively looking for the right property. And for me, now's the time to get a deal. All right. This information is all about helping you out and what we can do for you. If you like what you hear, please feel free to comment below or feel free to reach out to me, Ray Lopez, phone number 407-697-8298. Have a wonderful week.